Have you thought of pursuing your postgraduate study but don't like the idea of attending so many classes and doing tons of assignments? Do you feel like conducting research in areas other than teaching and learning or classroom practices? Then look no further. At Language Academy, Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities UTM Kuala Lumpur, we offer the Master of Philosophy and Doctor of Philosophy programs. These programs are designed to provide opportunities for you to carry out original research that relates to various areas of language and communication. Plus, you will also develop advanced research skills and experience which are highly valued by many. As we are located in the capital city of Malaysia, you will also get the best student and personal life experiences. Our university is one of the few universities in Malaysia that offers generic postgraduate degrees in these areas, which means that they can support anyone in any academic discipline. For both programs, you are only required to attend one university subject and one core faculty subject. Instead of attending many classes for various subjects, you will work on your independent project throughout most of your study journey. Anyone who has a bachelor degree in any field of study related to language and communication with a CGPA of 3.0 from any Malaysian universities or other higher learning institutions recognized by the University Senate can apply. For the PhD program, the admission requirements are similar, except that you need to have a master's degree to enroll in the program. What's special about our programs is that we also consider those who have at least 2 years of working experience to pursue their postgraduate studies. For international applicants, you need to have an English language proficiency level as the following. The Master of Philosophy program normally takes 2 years to be completed, while the PhD program can be completed between 3 and 6 years. If you enroll in the Master program, you will create a great pathway into your PhD degree. You can choose to conduct your research in any of the following key areas. You will be assigned to supervisors who are experts in these areas. We offer competitive tuition fees for both local and international students too. Have a look at the link provided at the end of this video. So, what are you waiting for? Apply now at admission.utm.my. Join us now and embark on this exciting journey. Boost your talent by developing sound research skills and experience by doing an original study that is worth exploring. For more information on these programs, contact our program coordinator today. See you soon! Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. You are on Insights, a platform that we use to provide information about programs that we offer at the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, University Technology Malaysia. You're with me, Wan Farawani, for the next hour as we unveil an exciting program entitled Success Stories from Indonesia, Dr. Arfin's PhD journey at Language Academy UTM. Please allow and join me to welcome our guest of honor, Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Arfin Muhammad Salim, into the studio.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Dr. Arfin. Long time no see.
Yeah, Yes, you're
Seems like
looking good.
2018, I think we met last.
Yeah, I think it was at Johor Bahru campus where you
Yes.
came with your entourage from
Yeah.
Makassar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really good to have you looking dashing in your Indonesian batik. We matched today, yeah, in blue.
This is the what is the pictures is the what is the same logo of our institutions.
Okay, so it's a
Yeah.
formal attire for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
All right. So allow me, Arfin, to share a bit of your credential before
Okay.
we start.
Yeah.
Dr. Arfin is currently residing in Makassar, South Sulawesi, Indonesia. And my good friend here has a lot of teaching experience. He is currently the senior lecturer and the head of research center at the Tourism Polytechnic of Makassar, Indonesia. And he is currently the Deputy Director of Academic Affairs at the institution. And he has been actively involved in editorial work. He is currently the editor for Asia Pacific Journal of Tourism Research. He is also the editor at Educative Journal of English Education and Teaching Innovation, and also Journal Parawisitaan. It's a tongue twister for me.
Pariwisata.
Wisata, yeah,
Yes.
it means tourism, right?
Yes.
Pelancongan. Okay,
Pelancongan, right?
yes. And he is, for the viewers out there, currently the chief editor at
Mhm.
Journal of Tourism, Hospitality, Travel, and Business Events. So welcome to our program. It's an honor to have you as the guest speaker today, Arfin.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, today's story is about your story
Yeah.
for, of your PhD completion, which you start and finish at Language Academy UTM. But before we move on further, unveiling your stories, maybe you would like the viewers to know a bit about you from yourself.
Excuse me.
Yeah, can you just introduce a bit about yourself too, apart from the
Okay.
credentials that I shared?
Okay. Okay. Well, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Well, thank you, Dr. Farah, for inviting me to share my journey during my PhD in the Language Academy UTM. Well, as Dr. Farah said, that my full name Muhammad Arfin Muhammad Salim. Um, uh, yeah, I'm a lecturer at one of the polytechnic that is Tourism Polytechnic of Makassar, Indonesia. I
Mm-hmm.
have been teaching here for about 21 years old. Then,
Mm-hmm.
um, then I now my current position is as a lecturer and also deputy director of academic affairs for 2 years until now. Then,
Okay.
yeah, another I am also a chief editor for journal in Tourism Polytechnic of Makassar that is called Pusaka. Uh, Journal of Tourism, Hospitality, Travel, and event, business event. Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Farah, yeah, I finished my PhD in Language Academy. Actually, I finished in 2000. I finished all the administrations 2015, and I also decided also I also not what is I have my another job like teaching in another universities. I think that's a short introduction. So maybe
Okay.
if any
Yes.
questions from the audience, I think it'll be good. Yes.
Yes. I think for the until we finish, they would find out more about the wonderful traits that you have, Arfin, and the privilege that I had getting to know you as part of our, circle when
Yeah.
completing our PhD. And for the viewers out there, the reason why we invited Associate Professor Dr. Arfin is because he was the first graduate from
Yeah.
Language Academy UTM. So I think he is also a proud alumni, just like me.
Yes, of course. I'm very proud of our alumni as UTM.
Right. Yeah, so like I said, and like you emphasized just now, you had a vast teaching experience. I think
Yeah.
if you said you have 20 years 21 years of teaching experience. That means
yeah,
you would have started in the year 2000, right?
yeah, yeah,
And you completed your PhD, like what you said, in 2015. So
yeah,
that would mean you took a break from your work and enrolled in a PhD program.
yeah.
My question to you, Arfin, is what made you want to uh, pursue your PhD at Language Academy?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Farah. I think pursued UTM, what is my PhD in UTM, particularly for Language Academy. I think I have to share first about the background why I arrived into UTM. And the first time, I was assigned to continue my study in New Zealand because it's
Mm-hmm.
not suitable the conditions, so I have go back to Indonesia and then enrolled at UTM. And at the first time, I took TESOL,
Okay.
TESOL. Then after that, because during the police consultation with my supervisor, Dr. Irene and Dr. Hanita, and they advised me to change my mind about the from TESOL to a purely language or linguistics, and
Yeah.
then uh, this is make me interesting about to study in UTM because one of the faculty Faculty of Social Science and Humanities and Language Academy involved in. So it is, because I like to find the authentic or the different way or the different. I like to study the different than the others.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because when I first find Dr. Irene and Dr. Hanita suggest me to find another topic of to say my research.
Yeah.
So at the time, I had to change my faculty from Faculty of Education to be Language Academy.
Yeah.
So that is why. And then I found one term. This is language of tourism. I
Mm-hmm.
read the book of Graham Dam that talking about language of tourism that it made me interesting. In the first time, I didn't know is there any like a language of tourism. I knew at the time is only what is English for specific purposes,
Yeah.
language for specific purposes. That's all. Then when I read more and more about the language, so I think I find another one thing that related to social linguistic and also
Mm-hmm.
discourse analysis. It is
Mm-hmm.
a language of tourism. So this is one of the topic that make what is interesting and then authentic and different with another topic. So I think it is
Yeah.
not many people doing research in terms of language of tourism, in particularly in Indonesia or in Malaysia at the time. I'm not sure now.
Yeah.
Yes, I think this is making interesting. I starting to study in UTM at the time. I remember starting in September 6th, 2011.
Mm.
And then at the time I starting for that, and then I was coming with my friend Dr. Erwin. Now he is
Mhm.
also successful to be in the top position. Now
Mhm.
he is the dean of Faculty of Education
Mhm.
in Makassar. So I think
Mm.
this make me. When I remember all this, my journey the first time, it make
Yeah.
me, my emotion will be come out.
You
Yes,
become a bit emotional, yeah?
yes,
'Cause,
of course.
uh,
Yeah, I
probably
think,
it's the fondest memories that you
yeah,
have.
yeah,
I think I would like to gauge from what you said just now. I think I too, when I started, uh, I didn't know what really interests me. So
yeah,
once you find like what you found, Arfin, is the
yeah,
passion for
yeah,
tourism
yes,
context. So uh, it happened to me as well when I talked to my supervisor. Originally, my proposal was different than
yeah,
what I ended up with. So
yeah,
the PhD journey is such that you are discovering your true passion in
yes, of course. Mhm.
academia and in the pursuit of knowledge In this
Yes.
case, it's the PhD. Uh, okay, you are from Indonesia. Malaysia is not so far off in terms of culture, but
Yes. Mhm.
is there anything that you find um comforting when you come over and study? Because it's a huge decision, like what you said
Mhm.
just now.
Mhm.
You wanted firstly to pursue your PhD in New Zealand,
Right.
but because of the climate and all, it doesn't suit you. So
Mhm.
what makes your choice to
Mhm.
study in UTM easier for you to make?
Yes, for the first one, I think about the food,
Mhm.
food in Indonesia and also Malaysia is similar, and
Mhm.
also the culture is not different so far, and also it's near from Makassar because at the time one for this direct flight from Makassar to Malaysia, and
Mhm.
also um, yeah, I may say that the supervisors are good, and also that I am close to all lectures in faculty language
Mhm.
academy at the time. All the lectures I was close with them. I talk with this. I sometimes discuss with them, like for example, that Zaida, that
Mhm.
Adina, and many others. So that made me happy to study in Malaysia. The
Mhm.
hospitality, I think, and
Mhm.
also. Um, the facilities that are provided by the universities,
Mhm.
what is it's complete and then can help us to or support us to finish
Yeah.
our PhD. For example, the books and also one of my experience, Dr. Farah,
Yeah.
when I need a book, the book that I mean that language for tourism, only one book in around maybe in Asia.
Yeah.
So there is I didn't find in UTM, but the librarian tried to find that book in another library at university. Malaysia,
Mhm.
and I don't mistaken in Singapore at the time. So the book is
Okay.
coming 2 weeks after that. So it is. I think that it is support us to finish our study, and
Mhm.
also it means that it is facilities are complete to help us in to
Study, yeah.
support us in our study. Yes,
Mhm.
that is I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I also requested few books that I think I really need in my study. So I approached the
Yeah.
library, and they were kind enough to entertain our, requests and all.
Yeah.
And that's really great. I think the support system comes not only from the supervisor, but also other facilities that are within reach to
Mhm.
the students, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
So, well, talking about support system, of course, I'm a close friend with Dr. Arfin. Yeah, we go way
Mhm.
back in 2012, 2013, and Dr. Arfin is really active in student society. Yeah,
Yes, of course.
to the point that he wanted to withdraw, but people still ask him to leave.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Arfin, those were the days. Uh, Could you tell us a bit more about what specifically you did for your PhD, your topic?
Yeah, the very specific topic, my topic is about it because discourse of tourism. So I
Mm-hmm.
think yeah, during my what is my reading, yeah,
Yeah.
in UTM, some other for some journals, yeah,
Mm.
many articles that talking about language, and then also language of tourism. Yeah, but I just found only a few that talking about language of
Mm.
tourism. So the
Mm.
specific of my topic is about the discourse of tourism. Then I try I think the what is it, the authenticity or the novelty of my study is about I combine between the language and the visual that
Mm-hmm.
you use in
Multimodality, yeah?
yeah, as you can say, it's modality. I think not many people doing that research, only few, because it is you can see that when the first time when I want to how to say defend my thesis or
Mm.
viva, that the Irins have a problem to find examiner, what is external examiner. So we
Yeah.
find from University of Malay. So I think I can say that my topic is
Quite new at that time, right?
yeah, yeah,
Quite new
of
at the
course.
time. So
Yep.
actually, what you did back then, sometimes it's an indication that you are venturing into an emerging field, which
Yeah.
5 years down the road now, people are doing tourism discourse. So you are
Yeah.
paving the way for new discoveries from the
Yes.
perspective of discourse. And
Yeah.
uh, what better way to talk about tourism and hospitality other than me trying to show you a bit of hospitality to you, Dr. Arfin? We've got a montage that is
Yeah.
especially made for you. Shall we see it, Dr. Arfin? Yeah?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Di daun yang ikut mengalir lembut, terbawa sungai ke ujung mata, dan aku mulai takut terbawa cinta, menghirup rindu yang sesakkan dada. Jalanku hampa dan ku sentuh dia, terasa hangat, oh di dalam hati. Ku pegang erat dan ku halangi waktu, tak urung jua ku lihatnya pergi. Tak pernah ku ragu dan selalu ku ingat keringan matamu dan sentuhan hangat. Ku saat itu takut mencari makna, tumbuhkan rasa yang sesakkan dada. Kau datang lagi, oh begitu saja. Semua ku terima apa adanya. Mata terpejam dan hati menggumam, di ruang rindu kita bertemu.
Oh
Our
my God.
little gift to you, Dr. Arfin.
Yeah.
Hope you like it.
Yeah.
We hope you like the video.
Of course, you call my emotional, no?
Well, you know what people say, PhD is full of surprises, good ones and
Yes.
bad ones, but I think most of it are good ones. Yeah, Dr. Arfin.
Yes,
Uh,
of course.
well, maybe you would like to talk a bit about the snippets of your PhD life from the montage. Anything you'd like to highlight?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Dr. Farah, my PhD, that I said in the previous that starting in September 2011, starting from there, I feel the lonely, even I was many from Indonesia, from Makassar, but we are different area. Sometimes we discuss, but we feel alone, we feel nothing other, so we try to manage that. But the most important thing that is about the supervisor and also the family in here. Why? Because supervisor give us support us and also give kinds of how to say a way how to get the point of our PhD. I remember the first time when I met my supervisor, Dr. Irene. She said that, Arfin, it's easy to get to give your PhD after your name, but any responsibility after that you have to know. First one, how can you manage your emotion to be a good what is that? To be a person that can be useful for another people around you. This is the most important thing that I remember from that time. And also, yeah, even I have some problem. What is some what to say obstacle that I found during my PhD? But I'm trying. I was trying to finish, or I'm trying to solve the problem. Like for example, when I have a problem in what is changing my topic from TESOL to language, purely language is after, I have to change the faculty, I have to change my proposal that I finished, actually I'm almost finished, but this is make me learn more about the topic that I have, not only about the teaching, but also about the language that I get from there, and then you know, yeah, sometimes we feel on it, but the most important thing also you have to don't do yourself your PhD. I try to inform the God in this case, because God can give us a way to get what we want, Sometimes that I have to, yeah. Also, I say to my friend, to my colleagues who take PhD, who are taking PhD, I say, one thing you have to remember when you're doing PhD is don't forget to involve the God in your way, because it is yeah, maybe you read more, but you cannot manage your reading without how to say, without having uh, um, a guidance from the God, and also follow your supervisor's instruction. Yeah, what is instructions? Directions and or guiding. So I think he will be coming that. I have some experience with my friend, and they have a problem with the supervisor because the supervisor say this and the others, and the supervisor say this. It's different what is opinion that make the problem. So here we need a communication, collaboration. And also innovation in doing our PhD. Not only we what is we how to say that we say that we are able to do anything without any people, but we have to um, need another people. So making communication with another person or another people that make easier. That we do when we have meeting, we discuss and maybe we share. Even we share. Maybe it's not related to our topic, but at least can motivate us or can support us to find our way itself. Not yeah. For example, I and Dr. Farah focus on professional discourse and focus on tourism discourse, but we try to discuss and try to share our how to say our experience during that time. For example, discussing about the result of the supervising. There's the supervisor throw this, like something that. But I think it's I feel, I feel what is the what is the that how to say that is I feel this moments, now, yeah, the moment I just feel now, because I try to imagine my step from one step to another step for PhD. And one thing that the far I want to say to you that one day also my supervisor said to me, Arfin, one day in your top studying, you will feel bored and you say, what does the meaning of this PhD for me? And one, the word that I get from that Irene and that Anita, that, remember that your PhD not for you, but for your people, for your country and for your religion. So I think this
Mm,
one of the motivation that can, have to say, improve our motivation in
mm,
pursuing our PhD. So I think this is, and also, I say that all people in Malaysia, and particularly for language academy, are good to me, and they sometimes help me, something not only about my study but also my life. For example,
mm,
Professor Baiza, and sometimes
mm,
support me some kinds of food, that's something that,
mm.
yeah. So I think I enjoyed I enjoyed
They
my,
should
my,
be
my
like
journey
family,
in
right?
England. Yes, yeah,
Yeah. Well, you beautifully summarize what PhD is about. It's not just about having the doctor title in front of your name.
yes, yeah,
It carries with it a huge responsibility. What
yeah,
would you use your knowledge that you gain
yeah,
for the betterment of the community and those people around you? Yeah.
yeah.
For the viewers out there who's watching, thank you for watching our live session on Insight Success Stories from Dr. Arfin's journey at Language Academy. Feel free to post any questions. Dr. Arfin will be happy to answer
Of course,
your
yes,
queries or your questions regarding his journey or anything that you like to ask. And we
yes,
have a question from Y Zahid. Yeah. He said it's not really a question, it's a statement agreeing with you, Arfin. Rightly
yeah,
said that PhD journey is about discovering. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. It's a self discovery. I would like to highlight what Dr. Arfin said just now. At some point in when doing a PhD, you will reach a maximum that you don't know what else to do. What else
yeah,
do you do?
yeah,
We feel that we have given all that we can. So
hmm,
at that particular point, I don't know whether you agree with me, Arfin. It's a matter of choice, whether you
yeah,
still want to do it or you quit.
yeah,
So it requires a strong will to just soldier on because
hmm,
there will be light at the end of the tunnel. How difficult it is,
yeah,
probably sometimes the difficulties could rise from the study itself.
yeah,
Yeah, you can't get data and all. Sometimes people are tested by the relationship between the student and the supervisor. Sometimes it's just purely internal conflict. You
yeah,
don't
yeah,
know what to do. So again, a strong support system can help you. And I was lucky to have Dr. Arfin as part of my support
that
system
is
back
right.
here,
Yeah,
Arfin. You were the first student. I was the fourth. I remember we also had
yeah.
our other friend Ada,
Ida,
Ali,
yes, Ali,
and
yes,
Balkis, all
yeah,
doing different topics like what you said. You were
yeah,
doing tourism discourse. I was
yeah.
doing forestry discourse. Yeah, that's our friend right there, Balkis.
Nargis, yes.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum, Dr. Arfin and Dr. Farah. This is
Waalaikumsalam, Dr.
our
Balkis.
friend circle. Yeah, I remember during convocation, we graduated together, both me and Dr. Nur Ain Balkis.
Yeah,
We have a wonderful picture. All right, so it has been 30 minutes so far, and we talked about how you started your journey, Arfin, and how from the video, you had another circle of friends, your Indonesian friends. I
yeah,
was really happy to see that. They all come from different faculties, right?
yeah, from Faculty of Education
Mm.
at the
And I
time, because,
remember Andy. Do you
yeah,
remember Andy? Andy
Andy,
Yaldi?
yes,
Yes.
Andy, the same as us, the Language Academy. Now
Yeah,
he's
Language
in
Academy.
the university, Islamic
Yeah.
University.
Mm. Well, for the viewers out there, Arfin was the first one who enrolled in Doctor of Philosophy in Language Academy in
Yeah,
2011.
yes,
It has been 10 years since, from
yeah.
just 5 students in Johor Bahru. Now, Arfin, we have evolved. In Johor Bahru campus alone, we have about 200 students pursuing their PhD.
Alhamdulillah, congratulations, Dr. Farah,
Alhamdulillah.
because of your
Uh,
effort, I think, and all the
yeah,
lectures. you know.
Well, the credit doesn't go to me. It should go to our chair, which is your co-supervisor, Arfin, Dr. Hanita, Associate
And
Professor
it's,
Dr. Hanita Hassan. The
yes.
coordinator over in Johor Bahru is Dr. Farhana Abu Bakar. I
Ah.
am the coordinator. Well, talk about it's Dr. Hanita for you. It's a surprise, Arfin.
Hi, Doctor.
Hello. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm having my students here with me. If you can see, everyone
Yes,
say hello.
you
Yeah, I
can.
can see.
You have
Hey.
supervision meeting. Hello.
Yep.
You are well on your way, dear students, to complete
Yeah.
your study, inshallah. How are you, Dr. Hamida?
Good, Alhamdulillah. How are you,
Alhamdulillah.
Arfin? Nice to see you.
I'm very good, Doctor. Thank you.
Yeah.
When you come to Makassar, we wait for you.
Hey, me too.
Yeah.
I love to go there, inshallah. And when are you
Yeah.
coming here?
With Dr.
Visit
Farah
you.
and Dr. Irene, another like to say,
Yeah.
we
When
welcome,
are you coming here,
Wow.
Arfin? Dr. Hanita asked.
Yeah.
Yep.
When are you coming here again? We
Yeah,
miss you.
after we see the conditions, the
Yes.
coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
actually, I miss the my campus. I miss my campus, and then I say to my family, if it's not because of COVID-19, I think I will go to have a holiday in Malaysia to visit my campus. With my
Yeah.
family. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's a nice surprise to have our chair of Language Academy here with us, uh,
Yep.
Yeah.
Associate Professor Dr. Hanita Hassan, who also happens to be my ex-supervisor. I'm really happy to see you,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Hanita.
Thank
We
you.
were blessed
Yeah.
to have you as the
You know,
supervisor.
Dr. Farhan, my supervisor, Dr. Irene and Dr. Hanita, are very kind of me,
Yes.
and that helped me more to finish my PhD,
I
that I
concur with
cannot
your
forget all this,
statement.
Yeah, you
unforgettable,
too, Dr. Dr. Arfin. Okay, you are known to be very hardworking. You are very
Yeah.
hardworking, very friendly, sensible, and
Yes,
very helpful. Yes, yeah.
yes,
Yes,
You were our first student, right?
yes,
yeah, you're my first student.
Okay, and
yeah,
Dr. Arfin was very active in PGSS as a leader of
Yes,
PGSS.
PhD,
Dr.
yes.
Arfin, remember when you were with how many students were there?
Yeah.
Only few.
How many students? Is it less than 5 students?
Yeah,
Well,
5 students, including the master.
yes. we had a we had difficulty we had difficulty forming the organizational chart because they were just too little,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
very
and then
difficult
it
to
goes
find the
also.
personnel inside of the organization. But
yeah,
remember, what is Professor Anita? That the PGSS that make me, as happy to have my study to conduct my study in UTM.
mm,
Because I have a lot of different in society. Like because I am also representative from Language Academy to university level. So I think I
yeah,
meet another
Yes,
students from other countries. I think make me what is
I remember. I
happy.
remember that only. Yeah, I remember that only you, Dr. Farah, Dr.
Ali,
Ali,
Balki, Dr.
uh,
Ali. Yeah,
Ada,
a small bunch of
Ada,
you.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and it
So
was
while you are
so
here,
good. But not.
yeah, while you are here, Dr. Hanita,
But now,
perhaps, yeah, you can. It's most opportune for you to give some advice for those viewers out there, including your students who are watching you now. How
yeah.
Yeah. What advice do you give for students for them to complete their study? Because sometimes they
all right.
just yeah, don't have the motivation to,
Okay.
yeah.
I just got one student who just passed her PhD for his PhD. If you know Omairi Tahamid, and he got
Okay.
an A. Alhamdulillah for that. What I can
Alhamdulillah.
share, okay, he is
Alhamdulillah.
a very hardworking person. Yeah, And then he read a lot. I know Dr. Arfin and you too. You people love to read, right? You want to think that for PhD students, you have to read. Remember that? You have to read.
Yeah.
Double reminder.
Okay, if you don't like reading, it's very difficult for you to do your PhD.
Yeah.
To do PhD is all. And how can
Yes.
you write if you don't read? Because then you don't have the substance to write. So first is reading, and then number 2 is keep on writing. Remember that say, okay, don't worry, keep on writing from day 1, add bit by bit every day. Because in the end, your PhD will be analyzed, evaluated based on your writing. That's it.
Yeah.
Even though your
I remember our small class with Dr. Hanita talking about this, discussing about SFL, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I'm still doing it now.
yes.
Yeah.
Look at how many students you have on your screen right now. If they were in your room physically, it will be like a sardine, a can of sardine.
Yeah, because we couldn't find the time, so this is the only time that they have. So all of us coming on Saturday at 2:00. So I said, okay, never mind, Farah, we can just all come in. It's so nice, Dr. Arfin, for you to be with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Douglas. Yeah, I want to say thank you to you all, you know, because you still remember me, you know.
Of course. How can we forget you,
so
Arfin?
proud.
We are
so proud of you. I know the
Thank you, Doctor.
assistant, deputy director. You are now deputy director.
Yes.
That is a very
I think
position.
that because of your effort also here make me to be a deputy doctor, because you know a PhD in my campus is only 3, I and the other friends, you know, one from also UTM, so 2 from UTM, I and one friend, another one from New Zealand, I think. So I think PhD, my PhD is also one of the criteria that make me to be deputy, right?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dr.
One thing
Yeah.
Just one thing before I end. Okay, now Dr. Arfin, just to update you, we have students more than 200.
Yeah, congratulations, Doctor. I think Dr. Farah said to me that you are 200, you know. From 5 to the 200 students. Yeah.
You are our ambassador. You, Dr. Farah, Dr. Bakis, all our ambassadors. Thank you very much for doing good job. Thank you, Farah,
Thank you, Doctor.
This session.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Hanita, for dropping by. Thank you. Thank you to your
we're waiting for you in Makassar.
Bye students.
Inshallah.
Not the viewers on the Facebook, just Dr. Hanita students. Because you need to continue your supervision. Thank you, Dr. Hanita.
They are just
thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Assalamualaikum, Dr. Hanita.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yeah. So remember you said, Arfin, just now you talked about Dr. Faiza. Here she is with her message on Facebook.
She's, you know, Professor Faiza also, you know, like I as a child of, you know, it's like my mom, you know, because, you know, when I have a problem with my proposal, you know, one night she gave me some advice, you know, all the night, you know, I cannot read it because give me some motivation when I have a problem with my proposal. I think, so thank you very much, Dr. Faiza.
Dr. Faiza said, congratulations on your post-PhD achievement. You have been very successful post-PhD completion. I am really proud of you, Arfin, personally, as a friend, and also as academia. So, well, like what Dr. Hanita said just now, we have over 200 students. That is in JB campus. Remember our PhD program started in Johor Bahru? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, since then, it has been extended to also our Kuala Lumpur campus. Over in
Mhm.
Kuala Lumpur, I'm the coordinator for the postgraduate under
Yeah,
language academy.
congratulations for your new job, new
Thank
post. I think.
you.
Yeah, it is a responsible, big responsible. I think. You know.
Yes, but what I take this responsibility as Dr. Arfin is me not only as the coordinator, but because I'm also an alumni of this program, I'm just watching over my juniors. That
Oh
is
yeah.
what the vibe I would like to give to those who are under my responsibility. So in KL, we have about 61 students doing PhD under language
Oh.
academy.
Oh.
So imagine the variety of areas that they are
Mhm.
focusing on. We have got people doing on news discourse.
Oh.
We have a lot. Most of them are doing on discourse and also language related, subjects and areas. But those who are enrolled in generic programs like us, Arfin, if I can share with you, you
Mm-hmm.
can do like what Dr. Arfin has been saying just now, pursuing your passion in the
Yeah.
area that you like. So some
Yeah.
key research areas that you could be venturing into under Language Academy is
Yeah.
what we did, discourse analysis,
Yeah.
applied linguistics, multimodality, and other bits that are related to three key areas, whether
Yeah.
they fall under communication, applied
Communication. Yes.
linguistics, and also language. And what you did, Arfin, on tourism discourse is a combination of all three, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. So I think you have been to our KL campus,
Yeah, I've been when I attended the short course or it's
the
short course
master
or
class.
workshop. It's a workshop
Master
about
class.
discourse analysis.
Yeah, Bhatia.
Right.
So
But yeah,
Dr.
yes,
DJ Bhatia, yeah. So
yeah,
for those who, well, Skudai campus, I think Arfin can tell where the cafes are and the libraries
yeah,
because you're so
yeah,
familiar with it. But
yeah,
for those who haven't got the chance to visit our campus, especially the current students who are not allowed to go to campus, here's a video of
hmm,
our Kuala Lumpur campus. Take it
oh yeah,
away.
hmm,
That's our KL
yeah.
campus, Arfin.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. But we haven't been able to go in because of the COVID case. Here is your supervisor, Dr. Irene.
Assalamualaikum, Dr. Aire. I miss you very much. How are you, Doctor?
We cannot hear you, Dr. Irene. Are you on mute? We hope to hear your voice. We can't hear you, but we can see your beautiful face though. Okay, no problem. This is another surprise for you, Arfin.
Thank you, Dr. Farah. Thank you,
We
Dr.
planned a
Irene.
surprise
I can
surprise
see you
visit.
from here. I'm waiting for you in Makassar, with the
Yeah.
Dr. Farah and Dr. Anita. I miss you
Well,
very much. Yeah,
yeah.
Dr. Irene, I still remember when you meet my family in the restaurant at the time, the last time in UTM, and then you say to my wife, your wife is still okay. What is your husband is still, yeah,
Still in good condition.
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I think this is my wife also remember this your word at the time. I still
Yeah.
remember.
Maybe
Yes.
maybe your headpiece is not working, Dr. Irene. Probably you can just unplug it. Uh, no. Oh, it's too bad, but it's wonderful to see you
Yeah.
on screen.
The pictures is good.
Uh, I could read lips. Can you hear me? No. But it's nice how we wish we can hear your voice, Dr. Irene. But it's really wonderful to see you. It's just too bad that we had a technical glitch over there. Uh, well, you haven't aged, both of you. Yeah. You can write in the chat if you want to talk to Arfin, Dr. Irene, in the private chat that we have on your
Okay.
screen. Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry about that because
No
I was just
problem.
having a discussion with my student, and then suddenly Dr. Normi came and said, "Okay, you can come in now," and I was
Thank you, Dr. Irene. I miss you very much.
No,
Yeah.
it's I don't know. The guest before was Dr. Hanita, and we're just so happy and proud of Arfin because I don't know whether Dr. Hanita mentioned, but Arfin is our very first graduate for our
Yeah.
PhD generic program, and he is now making us still proud with his current position at Makassar University,
Yes.
and continue making changes and contribution in the academic world. So we're very, very proud of you, Arfin.
Thank you,
So
Doctor.
the last time we
I'm
met,
not for my supervisor.
Mhm.
the last time we met was about how many years ago was it, Arfin, when you
2018,
came?
I think.
Yes, just
2018, yes, when I
yeah,
came to
yeah,
UTM at the time. Yes.
correct. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there
So
any, yeah, Dr. Irene, is there any, I asked Dr. Hanita just now, and I'm going to ask the same question to you. Is there
okay.
any advice coming from a supervisor for those viewers out there, and also those who are watching and currently completing their studies? Is there any secret to completing your PhD successfully?
I think it's more challenging now to do your PhD amid the COVID-19 epidemic. I mean, PhD journey can be very lonely, isn't it, Arfin? It can be quite
Yes,
lonely, and
yes, that is sure.
being isolated in your country, with lockdowns in many
Yes,
parts of the world, this feeling of isolation can be very intense for some
yeah,
people.
Hmm.
But Arfin is a testament of the fact that there is light at the end of the tunnel. All right, you
yeah,
need to treat your PhD like any other job.
yeah,
So
yeah,
doing any kind of job, little by little, in the end, the job will be finished. The
yeah,
PhD will be completed. So don't think of PhD as this big thing that is unachievable, that you cannot do. You can do it by consistently working on the job, on the research. All right,
yeah,
Arfin is an example. He would be very consistent in his studies. That's why he was able to graduate on time, according to Mohe's GOT, right, Arfin?
Hmm.
yeah. Yes, yes,
Yes.
Doctor.
So working consistently, even if you have to sit in front of your laptop without, typing 10 words for that
Yeah,
particular day, Still do
Yeah.
it. Make it a habit because, at the end of the day, PhD research, it's just like any other job. It's
Yeah.
just that you need to do it consistently and you will finish it.
Mm,
Definitely. Okay.
yeah.
so,
Yeah.
so
I feel that we are meeting in a supervising
Oh,
condition.
what doctor? Or Sebastian?
I, I'm hoping that we have passed that relationship, that we're now kind of like colleagues,
Yes.
Arfin.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So,
Look at where he is now, Dr. Irene. I'm so proud
exactly.
of him as a friend and a colleague, like I said to him just a few minutes before. So, but it's wonderful to have you, Dr. Irene, on our live session, and it's a pleasure always to talk to you as the Assistant Director of Language Academy, Assistant Chair to Language Academy, and we have few programs, right, that we offer. We offer Arfin, if
Yeah.
you want to know, we also have the Master of in Language and Communication, in Master in Language and Communication, so MLCDC,
Master of
Master
Language.
Language, yeah, and Communication and Digital Culture. So we also have that as an addition to our MPhil and PhD program. So we are flourishing,
Uh,
Alhamdulillah.
Yes,
Yeah.
if I
yeah.
can,
Alhamdulillah.
if I can take the opportunity to also mention that because of the COVID-19 situation, the Master of Language and Communication and Digital Culture is moving on to the open distance learning platform. So, then that will be easier for people from all over the world, from University Makassar, for example, to come and do
Hmm.
the
Okay.
program.
Yes.
Whether
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
so
thank you. It's yeah, so we welcome anyone who wish to embark on their postgraduate journey with us at Language Academy UTM. So we always welcome you. If you wish to find out more, you can browse through our website at humanities.utm.my, and also over another website, humanities.utm.my/KL. So you can find out more about programs that we offer. And with that, thank you very much, Dr. Irene, for stopping by. Uh, Apart from your hectic journey, we really appreciate your presence here.
thank you,
Yeah.
Dr.
Thank you,
Farah,
Doctor.
for organizing. Thank you, Arfin, for making time
Thank
for
you,
us
Doctor.
again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All
Right.
right.
I'll see you around, Dr. Irene. Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye. Okay. Well, time really flies so fast, Arfin. We have just
Yeah.
5 minutes left. Uh,
Okay.
Well, for those viewers out there who wish to ask questions, feel free to post that on our webpage and FB page. But while we are waiting for any questions from the floor, probably just a final remark from you, Arfin. Uh,
Okay.
well, you have been a testament of a successful PhD graduate. And
Okay.
after you have graduated, 6 years on, you are now an associate professor, currently waiting for your professorship. Inshallah, I wish for
Amin.
you
Amin.
for the best,
Amin.
Arfin.
Amin.
And is there any takeaway message for those who are doing their PhD? One final remark from you, Arfin.
Okay, thank you. Well, Dr. Farah, taking PhD in language academy, I think is as challenging as Dr. Irene said, and also very interesting because you can learn more about the languages in that. I think no worry about taking PhD, because taking with the lectures or the supervisor in language academy are very what is very good to collaborate in taking away or finding our research problem, and then I hope that I can say that when we're taking PhD UTM or in particular language academy, yeah, don't forget to include the God in your journey, because if you just go along, you cannot find the way the right way that you find. So I think include the gut to your study. And next, yeah, enhance your communication with other people around you, because I think only that can help us. And also maintain your family's relationship, particularly for your wife or your children, because only the family can support us to finish our study in PhD. So that is why um, Language Academy has, now is I can say that it's a big school in UTM that can help you to get your PhD, in particular for language. Many areas in language that you can find. For example, language, English for what is also or what is discourse analysis, or tourism discourse, and other kinds of language that can, or can language of health, or discourse of health discourse. I think many that you can do that. So I think having PhD is not difficult as you think, as long as you're consistent to do your PhD. As Dr. Iris supervises, that we have to advise that we have to be consistent, write 10 or more than 10 sentences in a day. So every day you can finish your thesis. I want to say also to you that having organization in during our study, that can also help us to get our PhD, because there we can meet other people and discuss with other people, and then maybe can motivate us, and also, yeah, UTM. When I studied in UTM, I have more. What is I have? I got many. How to say, many facilities that I enjoy. For example, in my leisure time, I can go for holiday with the UTM bus. Go around to refresh our mind after maybe 2 months or 1 month. Full of stress in us, reading, and then UTM provide any kinds of leisure to enjoy our time in UTM. I think, come on, language academies, I think, is a good for us, for you to continue to, or is to study about the language. I think that's all. That's a Farah.
Yeah, I think that's a general comment, not just specific to UTM students, but being students in general. Yeah, so probably if I can wrap up from what we have discussed from the first few minutes of our live session is be committed, be consistent,
Yes.
socialize as well,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
above all, you pray to God that He will help to impart knowledge
Yeah.
in ourselves. So effort plus blessings from Allah Subhanahu wa Taala,
Amen.
inshallah you will be successful in this
Yes.
life and hereafter. So
Yeah.
with that, I really appreciate your presence, Arfin, a very good friend of mine, and I hope to see you soon. With
Thank
that, that wraps up your success stories,
Yes.
your PhD
Thank
journey with us at Language Academy. And until then, I see you soon, Arfin, and to the viewers out there, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Thank you also.
Yeah. And we'll see you in our next program.
See you.
Assalamualaikum. Stay
Waalaikumsalam
safe,
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
stay well, take care of yourself and your loved
Thank you.
ones.
Thank you, Dr. Farah, for
Yeah,
inviting me to
yeah,
share.
thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
Dr.
you for
Novita.
having
Thank you
us.
all my lecturers in UTM. Thank you very
Yes,
much for
yeah,
your support to finish my study.
thank
Thank you.
you. Thank you. I can't thank you enough, but we'll see each other soon, inshallah. Yeah.
Yes.
So thank you for the viewers. Stay tuned for our next program. Until then, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam
wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Stay safe. Bye.
Bye.
Alhamdulillah.